Have you ever imagined living inside a floating city, a place where luxury meets adventure, and the ocean itself becomes your backyard? This isn't a dream. It's the wonder of the seas, the largest cruise ship ever built, a $1.35 billion masterpiece that redefines what it means to travel. But behind the shining lights and endless pools lies a story of obsession, innovation, and pure human ambition. Welcome aboard. This is not just a cruise. This is the world's most extravagant moving paradise. When night falls, the wonder of the seas transforms. The decks glow with gold reflections, music echoes from open-air lounges, and luxury oozes from every corner. Here, you don't just stay, you live like royalty. With 19 restaurants, 25 bars, and 8 exclusive neighborhoods, every night feels like a new chapter in a billionaire's diary. Sip champagne under the stars at the Caribbean pool deck, or let robotic bartenders mix your drink at the futuristic Bionic Bar. In Central Park, yes, an actual park at sea, over 12,000 real plants bring a piece of earth into the middle of the ocean. Steakhouses like Giovanni's and elegant wine lounges turn dinner into a sensory experience. And when you're ready to escape the crowd, head to the sweet neighborhood, hidden high above the ship. Private restaurants, panoramic views, and a level of comfort that whispers, "You've made it." Luxury is just the beginning. Here, adventure waits at every corner. 10 decks high, the ultimate abyss slide drops you straight into an adrenaline rush. The zip line lets you soar across the ship like a superhero. And for those who prefer calm seas, there's mini golf, surf simulators, and whirlpools that melt your stress away. Families have their paradise too. The youth zone gives kids their own world, complete with selfie corners, mini pools, and endless games, while parents recharge at the Vitality Spa, massages, saunas, and ocean view relaxation. At night, the energy shifts again. Casinos, live concerts at the music hall, and the Aqua Theater, where daring performers defy gravity over water. Every evening feels like Vegas decided to move to the ocean. But the wonder of the seas isn't just size and sparkle. It's full of small, genius touches that make it unforgettable. A rising tide bar floats smoothly between 3 decks, giving you a drink and a view that changes with every minute. There's a jogging track tucked quietly below deck, for those who want peace with a view of infinity. Even the art, thousands of hand-picked pieces, turn corridors into galleries worth millions. Every space is designed not just to impress you, but to make you forget the world outside even exists. But how did this floating empire come alive? The story began long before it touched the water. Royal Caribbean wanted something bigger than anything that had ever sailed before. A ship not just for travel, but for transformation. Years of design, millions of hours of labor, and a cost of over $1.35 billion created a masterpiece that measures 362 meters long, taller than the Eiffel Tower if stood upright. With space for 6,900 guests and 2,300 crew. It's not just the largest cruise ship, it's the largest moving community ever built. Since her first voyage in March 2022, she's ruled the Caribbean and Mediterranean seas, proving that luxury doesn't belong on land anymore. It floats. Behind every breathtaking view and perfect experience, there's an army working in silence. Over 2,300 crew members from more than 70 nationalities live and work aboard this floating city, each one with a story, a dream, and a purpose. Chefs in massive kitchens prepare over 20,000 meals every single day, from sushi to steak, feeding guests from all corners of the world. Engineers monitor the heartbeat of the ship, checking the engines, electricity, and water systems that make this giant move like a whisper across the ocean. Housekeeping staff glide through endless corridors, turning hundreds of cabins into spotless havens before guests even notice they've left. And while passengers dance and laugh under the stars, others work below deck, keeping the magic alive through the night. This ship doesn't just float, it breathes, and it's the people behind the scenes who give it life. Most guests see luxury, but a few, the chosen few, experience something far beyond that. Hidden within the ship are exclusive zones known only to high-end travelers and VIP guests. Private elevators lead to secret decks with infinity pools overlooking the endless blue. There's the Royal Loft Suite, a two-story palace at sea, with a baby grand piano, a spiral staircase, and a private slide that drops straight into the living room. Personal butlers appear to call, offering caviar breakfasts and moonlit dinners on private terraces. And then there are the unofficial secrets. The captain's private lounge, hidden tasting rooms, and rare experiences that money alone can't buy. You need connections, status, and sometimes a little luck. Here, luxury isn't about what you can afford. It's about what you're allowed to discover. As astonishing as this ship is, it's only the beginning of a new era. Royal Caribbean and its competitors are already designing the next generation of ocean giants. Ships that will redefine what's possible at sea. Imagine floating villas with glass floors, where you can watch dolphins swim beneath your bed. Imagine AI-powered butlers, who learn your habits and prepare your favorite drink before you ask. Or restaurants that sink below the waves, letting guests dine face-to-face with marine life in a 360 degrees underwater dome. Some concepts even hint at floating eco-cities, self-sustaining with solar sails and wave-powered engines. Luxury and sustainability sailing side by side. The wonder of the seas might be today's crown jewel, but the next masterpiece is already being designed somewhere in secret shipyards. The ocean is no longer just a place to travel. It's becoming the future of living, and luxury has no anchor. The wonder of the seas isn't just a ship. It's a dream that refuses to stay anchored, a symbol of how far imagination and money can take us. Here, every sunrise is a promise. Every sunset a reminder that the world's most incredible destinations can travel with you. So, here's the question. If you had the chance to live inside this floating city of dreams, would you take it?